Okay, so today with SDS we're going to do a demonstration of assemblies. Now assemblies is a section of inventory which allows you to create an assembly for one part number, name or project. So you can assign many different stock items to one project to create an assembly. So you can create a project, you can assign part numbers to that project, you can create a quote, a sales order, an invoice, all the way from the inventory section. And once it's set up, it's very easy to use, and it's a really good time saver. So this is what we're going to do. Jump into it right away, okay? We've already named this, so you didn't have to see us tapping in part numbers. So I'm going to use the inventory item of screen 001, which we've renamed as SCR001. Now, it comes up as an inventory item number like anything else, and as you can see here, we've given it a description of SDS Assembly 001. So if I click into the item, what we will see in the item description over here, I've selected the assembly section, and now you have all the items which correspond to this particular build. Now this is a build for a basic LCD screen, so we've got the LCD screen, the inverter, the power supply, switch, and we also need to add a bracket and a casing. So just to show you how easy it is to add an item, I can pull this straight in from inventory or an offer like we would anything else. So let's use capitals, BRAKJ 300, and I'm going to search for that in my inventory. There it is. So I'll just drop that in. Okay. So in here, I need to go into the item and really check out everything that's available. Okay, so it's itemed each, it's a casing, yep, everything looks right, it's got a location, a warehouse, excellent. So we know where to get these from when we go and do the build. Okay, so let's just name that as each. Okay, great. So now we have the full inventory item list for the assembly. Okay, so everything's set up in here. I'm happy. Okay, so I'm going to save that and come out of it. So this is where it becomes a real good time saver, because everything's saved against that particular part number reference, which is the project name in inventory. What we can do right now is just go and create a quote which will drag in all the items associated with that number. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quote from scratch, okay, which is just new quote, enter the customer information, and then I just click add item. The great thing about this is, and this is why I said it's a great time saver, is I don't need to go through and create all the items for this project. They're all associated with this one part number name. So it's SCR001, okay, inventory item. If I select that now, I can see here it's the LCD assembly, and I click add item. That accordingly now is going to drop in everything associated with the SCR001. Okay, so all I need to do now is assign quantities to say how many I need of each item to create the assembly I want. Okay, so just for argument's sake, we're going to say 1. Okay, I set my preferred availability to make sure that the costs are allocated to the order to make sure we get the correct amount of profit. I'm just going to whip through this really quickly so you can see the end result. The reason we leave this section blank is you may have a particular build where you just want to do a prototype for one, or you may want to kit in an assembly for the entire quantity, or even schedule them out when you create a sales order. Okay, so I have all the information I need. As you can see here, this system is based in pounds. That being said, it would apply for any currency, so you can see the currency section here, and I can see now the assembly build total is £709.21. The profit is 31.47%, and I can see the total estimated profit, and I can save this quote. I can send this quote off to the customer so they can see how much the build would be with a breakdown of all the costs. Okay, I could also, right from here, is I could go and create a sales order, which would then pull in everything I need from the quote into a sales order, and then I can start bringing parts in and creating it from either from inventory or from offers or wherever I have them from. Okay, and that is how you create an assembly quotation based on a part number, name, or description.